Hi there, I'm Alex D, and let's do something else. This is gonna be compiling or texturing. As you can see, our model is a bit gray because of how the camouflaging system in Modern Warfare 2, 3, and Black Ops works. That's a gray base on which the dark colors or our camouflages are applied. So yeah, let's start with that. If I have already started talking about this, let's search for our striker textures. Okay, we got 3. That's exactly what we want. Let's visit our working folder. It's a mess, really. I should mop up a little over here. That's how our texture looks like, kinda, but there's more to that. That's not just a transparent mess. That's actually, well, there's a alpha channel that hides most of the texture, and it actually looks like this. Here's our heat shield shell, and these gray parts are what can be camouflaged. Well, why is this transparent and this is not? Well, that's how. Let's save the base as a bitmap, by the way. Yeah, and I'll export this one as well as alpha. I'll show you what it is. The black parts are completely transparent, and the whiter are, well, not. It's the opacity, transparency, whatever. Uh, we should use this alpha channel for our camouflages so that the black areas will be completely uncamouflaged and these ones will be. You'll see. What we can do now is image. We'll keep the alpha channel of this texture and find our camouflage, which I have over here. It's a PNG file. Let's say I want a woodland camo now. Yeah. Now we have this camouflage, and only these parts will be visible. Let's save this as an image with alpha, like a TGA. Yeah? Do you understand now what I'm doing? Now we'll just overlay it over our gray base. If PaintNet launches, it doesn't launch sometimes on the first try. Let's add layer. We're not done yet. That already looks like something, but it's not yet done. We need to select a good blending mode. The two are either glow, looks nice, doesn't it? Or overlay, which is meh. Overlay. Glow looks better, I think. More vivid colors, and while overlay looks a bit gray. That's a normal, it's just laid over, it's not overlay, it's different, as you can see. Okay, glow it is, yeah? Yeah. And now we can save it does some kind of PNG, I think. Woodland glow. Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's copy this to where we took it. Got it over here. Paste. Okay, now we can actually see how it looks in our 3ds Max. Open. Voila. Looks cool, doesn't it? There are some seams, but yeah, that's how the camouflages are applied in Modern Warfare 2. Unless we are gonna eliminate the seams ourselves, but come on. I mean, look at this glorious model. Why would we ruin it? We already took some liberties by removing the extra sling green. Okay, now we have our striker camouflaged. But camouflage is okay, but what about the base color, you ask? Yeah? Well, that's pretty simple. What we have now is this texture, and we can make it all black by reducing the lightness into the abyss. And now we have a completely black texture, but we don't want it to be completely black. We probably want it to be something else, like a dark gray. That's what I use mostly. It's gonna look a bit inorganic in that, well, these metallic parts are brown and the plastic is black. Well, this cylinder is also black, with or without our... But okay, let's see how it looks with overlay. Oh, it's gonna be more gray. Let's keep it glow and save. Black glow. PNG. Fun. Okay, we're pretty much done here. Copy it there, and let's see how the black one looks. 3ds Max. I think it looks okay. Does it not? Yeah, I think it's great. The brown parts can be brown. We have black cylinder anyway, so yeah, that looks great actually. No reason to doubt that. Let's save. I keep on saving. It's a habit. It's a good habit actually, because if it suddenly crashes for some reason, you're prone to lose a lot of progress if you don't Control S like a maniac. Yeah, okay. What we did now is the diffuse map or the color map or albedo or whatever. It's the base texture. And we have one camouflage version already done for testing purposes. Okay, what we're gonna do now is we have a normal map, and now we need an alpha map for um, well, fog, glossiness, reflections, shininess, and all that. We have a specular map for that. It looks like this. Let's close this. Open this with DXT map manipulator. That's the color map of the strikers reflections. We won't be needing that, at least by how I make things. One Christmas, Tutti Lane, well, the guy who makes his own models and animations of mostly historic but some fictional weapons as well. He also has some survivor mods. He helped me a lot with uh, the Fong, and I'm still using that since then. Never touch anything really. Okay, we need a alpha channel from here. Alpha channel from here. Yeah. Okay. Very nice. So once again, this is how shiny it's gonna. God, this is a fingerprint of a fucking Yeti, I think. This really the texture in the Infinity Ward really loves those giant fucking fingerprints. Whoever left them on all the guns, I'm pretty sure it is always the same one. Okay, what we want to do with this now is play with the levels a bit. Why is that? It's because the blacker parts will have will be less reflective, and the white, gray, light gray parts will be shiny. We don't really want our striker, of all things, to shine. It's an ugly ass rusty shotgun. We don't want that. We'll just lower the levels to, let's say, here. So the plastic body now almost is unreflective. Okay, that's what I do really. Let's save it and see what happens in game later. Nah. Okay, what we're gonna do now is to have our normal map, have this alpha channel, and save it as TGA. Great. Okay, we are almost done. Now, well, not now, but later I'll show you why. Let's start VTF edits and make some texture files. That's vector, we don't want that. Strike this one is going, yeah, generate maps 61 65. Yeah, that's our base. We are going to save it Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2 Striker D diffuse map, and this is our normal map. Yeah, N. Okay, now we are half done here. Okay, we can delete that, this. We can delete these as well. for now. We'll keep this for later camouflages. I'll do this without recording. Okay, so now let's compile. I think let's start compiling. What we want to do now is find our animation for this. Let's visit the workshop. Let's take the original animations and see if we can decompile them. I'm pretty sure we can by blank space. Yeah, that's the original with scripts and all. Okay. Now we can either subscribe and download this in game or copy the link, run crowbar and download it via crowbar. So yeah, let's just do exactly that. It's not a big file. Let's oh, I have already done that. Okay, whatever. So what's okay? I don't really care what's that. Models. I can re-download that at any moment. Okay. We're not gonna unpack the whole with texture, sounds and all. We don't really need that. All we need is view models. We don't even need revolved models. We are not going to use that, at least from this particular mod. We'll just take the default world model. Speaking of world models, we'll have to do that one as well. Unpack. And it unpacked our 3 view model files and everything else is still there. Okay, let's use in preview view as replace. Aha! Model version not currently supported. It's number. Yeah? Try changing override model version. Let's try that. Let's override it. Well, L4D2 models are version 49 and 48. 48 I think it's for world models or something. Okay, now it actually reads our model because the version is override, but the model viewer still flips us a bird. But okay, we don't really need that. Let's just use it in decompile. Override. It's 49 I think. And decompile. Oh, it made some corrective animations. I really don't know what these are, and I am afraid to test that, so I'll just overwrite like 48. Oh, it still does that. Okay, alright, whatever. I don't really know much about inverse kinematics, wait lists. I know a thing or two about blending, but a thing or two is 1 or 2 things, not much really. Alright, now that we have successfully decompiled that, because if we don't not override it, just says that model version number 40 bazillions is not supported, but if we override this, is gonna be just fine. And we can now use it in compile, but we are not going to use the original QC file. What we're gonna do, is make a copy, name it something else. Why I'm doing this tracker with air tag is because this original one is the original one, and why would I do it again? If I want a camouflaged striker, while there is already one with RN sights, why not make an extra step and make it with an air tag? Everyone loves air tags, do they not? Okay. Later. Yeah. Now, well, we don't really need this yet. We want to, let's save it as something else. Auto striker. Can already set the name here. I've called it Modern Warfare 2 Striker. Let's save. Okay, now using the model tools, wall-worn model tools, we'll import these QC we just made, the original one, that is, because this one is already using my not existing yet SMD file. We'll have nothing to import, but we want a reference. It's scrollbar work, and fact it's here. Yes. Now wait till it's done. Something appears. Done. Alright. We don't want that now. Okay. The first things I do is delete this text and this illumination origin, because if I try to export that, it's gonna be, no, it's not gonna be there, but it's just up there. But why? Okay, whatever. Well, there's our reference. Now we want this model put over there. You can also see already that our model is larger than this one. So we're going to scale it. We can either scale like this, but this is gonna make weird numbers, and I really don't want weird numbers, you know. So what I'm doing is, unfortunately, it doesn't let me do like this for some reason. Yeah. So what I do is right click. See what happens when I roll over there. See this line. Oh my. Okay. I roll over there and there changes something. Now I right click and move over there, press here, and now I can set it to 40, press tab, 40, tab, 40. I don't know why does it do that, and at this point I'm afraid to ask, but okay. Also, angle snap, we want to rotate it like this and move it over there. Now, oi, we have left our lens. Damn. Okay, it's still large. We can easily fix that. We don't need to press tab anymore, because if it's 1, it's gonna change everything. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm into this crap for quite a while, so that's what I do, kind of. Okay, rotate now. And let's... what axis is this? Y. Now it's in the middle. That's not what we really want. Okay, so these bones are really out there and we don't want them. So we can just select our reference and hide and select it. But now we have hidden our original model. We just unhide it. Yeah, not. Okay. I wonder where is the shell, but we'll see this now. Let's hide this again, and let's see what bones does this reference use. Skin, edit envelopes, J ammo. Aha, here's our shell. Apparently, it's inside. We're gonna place it over the... I'm trying to get inside, yeah. That's where our shell is, exactly. We'll do that as well. J button, it's this. Yeah. Front ring, we have deleted that, so we are not going to use it. J gun, it's everything else. Everything but our shell and button. Actually, I'll show you why it can be good to have your models in several parts. Oh, it's J gun, by the way, and not tag weapon. Odd, it's usually tag weapon, but okay. Whatever. So, let's unhide our model again. Let's move it perfectly over there in the middle. Yeah. Now it's slightly larger. We'll need to fix that. We don't really want it to be larger by any margin. So we have 40 now, and we'll want, let's say, 39. Now it's smaller, yeah? Yeah. The white untextured reference is now all over our model. And how much larger is this, by the way? Let's see it. Well, let's say here. Okay. So 40 is too large and 39 is too small. And we're going to make it 39 and... oh, come on. 39 and a half. 39.5, 39.5. Boom. Now we have something that looks like it is the almost, at least, perfect. Yeah, we'll just keep it that way, really. Alright. Now, let's center our pivot point to the center of the shell for easier access. Oh. Hide, please. should be something like... Oh, we have our... No, not this. This. Yeah. Let's just... I think it's this circle, yeah? It should be centered like this. Let's unhide our reference now. What does it show? It shows something else. But whatever. We can fix that later. We can fix that later. Okay. Alright. Well, since we no longer want or need this reference, we can just delete it. We remember what we need now. We can already attach our gun parts to the... Oh, we now need to unhide all bones so we can add them. It's JML. Everything else is JGun except our base. Okay, let's just do this with the tech and its lens. It's JGun, and this one is going to be fun skin. Now we need JGun and JButton in there. I haven't done this for a while. Wait two. Select vertices, select element. Let's select all vertices and weight all of this to our gun bone. And now deselect everything, select one vertex of our button, and it selects the entire element. That's a good thing about elements, yeah? So we don't have to select each and every one of those vertices. When they are welded, it just selects it. Okay. Button 1. And now this button is now weighted to the button bone and not the gun bone. Well, the button bone is moving with the gun bone, but it also has some movement of its own, as it's its child. Okay, now we don't need to edit envelopes anymore. If I did that and say selected the element, this one, detached it to something else, I could have just done the same as I did with the shell, just attach it to something else without editing anything. It just all of it is attached to a single bone. Okay, now we're almost done. Let's export. We want to select all our meshes, all our bones, export over here. As our name, we have already done this name, .smd, save. Boom. Okay, and now let us browse for our different... Oh, by the way, I want this not for the Spaz shotgun, I want this for Benelli Sota shotgun. Yeah. Save. And now let's compile the same animations, the same attachments and everything else for our tactical shotgun with our mesh, which is a striker without the front slinging and with an attack instead of its iron sights. Let's press compile. Okay, it compiled something. Use in view as replacement. This model is now version 49 and not some oddity as it used to be, because it's decompiled and recompiled. And now, yeah, we have something that works. Yes, view model. We can set our field of view to say 90 degrees. That's how it looks like without textures. We have made textures, but we haven't put them anywhere, so all we see is this model. That's an idle animation. That's reload start. Oh, that's clipping. Yeah, that's noticeable. That's noticeable. I'm not going to leave with that. Oh god, yeah, that's a lot of clipping. Just like in an actual game, by the way. Yeah. No movement over here because we have removed the additional sling ring. Melee is just a swipe. Okay, that's another thing we're gonna fix, I think. This is just removing temporarily and redeploying it. Yeah. Okay, we are going to change the melee animation. I'll show you later in the next video. What we are going to do now is apply textures so we can see them in our model viewer. Oh, we're not going to do this yet. We have forgotten that we want our textures to sit somewhere. Let's say this is our folder we want it to be. We can close this, we don't want that. What we need to find is our L4D2 folder. Yeah, L4D2 folder, materials, and this our working folder. Okay, what we have here? Nothing. Yeah. Okay, let's copy this one, for example, because I already have a material in there. It's 103.2 striker. How do you call us? MTL weapon striker. Figures. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to make sure it says striker in there as well. It's so that it links to our folder and striker. Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we want. Save. Okay, now we have this already done. Yeah. Now we can compile. Oh, actually, I'll just show you something. Using view as replacement. It shows nothing yet because it can't find its material. And the default FOV, by the way, is 65. Not much really. Now that we have our, we can delete that and close this one for a while. Now we name our folder correctly with correct files, I hope, and refresh. Booyah! Now we have our normal map and the color map. While we don't have the AirTech texture yet, We already can see our shotgun, how it shines in certain places. Yeah. New model mode. Now it's 54. Okay. How does the reload look like? But slower. I think it looks alright. Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Okay, we took quite a bit of time already. Let's cut the video and get ready to some compiling stuff. We're not done yet. Far from it. See you in the next video.